Hello and welcome to my Thursday. Thursdays are work from home day, starting off with a cup of coffee with Tiffany and Bryce, which is kind of nice. I dig that. Bryce has to get up for school, so he's actually up this early. Weekends, good luck seeing him before lunchtime. Just busted into a bag of Aztec from Kings Coast Coffee, kingscoastcoffee.com. Use code Clintus to save. Link in the description below. Aztec Reserve is one of my favorites, as well as the Darkness Blend. If you're looking for some medium roast coffee, those are the two I recommend. Bayman's Blend, if you're looking for a dark roast, fantastic. Just kind of figuring out what my day looks like. I'm gonna do, there's like 4 places I wanna stop and drop off price sheets, as well as talk to some other former customers that, they ordered from us a couple times and then they stopped ordering from us. So I kind of wanna circle back with them and, see what's up. And then meet my brother at the gym, get a workout in. I think we're doing back and buys, and then hit a few more stops before lunch. Beautiful day. We had a little bit of rain last night, a little bit of rain this morning, just a nice little drizzle, overcast, humidity, like the cool humidity that you can feel in the air, like you can actually feel the air. I dig it. I'm a little late on my walk. I actually got some research, doing some research this morning, a little bit of work, edited the vlog. It's uploading right now while I'm taking my walk and trying to figure out what the rest of my day looks like, where I'm kind of planning where I'm gonna go for some sales calls, whatnot. So last night I got back from door dashing, and I immediately was like, I want to go in the hot tub. I told Tiffany, I was like, I know you already showered, so you probably don't want to go in the hot tub. If you want to sit out with me, I'm gonna get in the hot tub for just 30 minutes, maybe an hour tops, right? I get in the hot tub. She's like, good. She's on the couch. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stream then. So I pull my phone out and we do just a vertical live stream from the hot tub. Like 80 people showed up at, what time was it last night? 8 p.m. I think it was like 8 p.m. my time. And like 80 people. So I'm like, all right, I can do this pretty much any day, any time of the day, and people are gonna show up. Love it. So anyway, yeah, I just did a little IRL stream from the hot tub. But at one point I was saying how like I'm just like 110% in on YouTube right now. It's me, it's who I am. When I walk away from something, or even if it's the first time, when I get into something, I get into it. I go all in on it. And I've talked about this in the podcast, I've talked about this on vlogs before, I definitely talked about it on the live streams many times. But I get really into the details and the nitty gritty of like researching stuff. I want to try to get as much data as I can and learn as much as I can, best practices, mid-maxing, all that stuff. And so right now, that thing is YouTube. That thing right now is my YouTube channel. It's Clintus.tv 2.0, and I'm like getting into the analytics. I'm looking into the details. And like I said, I preface where I don't really care, but at the same time, it's a game, right? I'm gamifying it. I want to grow. I want to see those numbers go up. I just want to see everything green, right? Like obviously long-term plan is get that gold play button one day. But right now I'm kind of like resetting the channel, and I'm actually seeing, we're 6 weeks into the daily vlogs, and I'm seeing some changes with the channel. I'm seeing some changes in my analytics. We're definitely resetting the content. And yes, my views are low, but it's because the kids aren't the kid demographic that watches my older videos aren't being fed the new videos, and they're being fed to a new audience, a new set of people. Like I said in yesterday's vlog, or 2 days ago, we're seeing a positive increase in subs, double digits. For the month, for the last 28 days, triple digits. So we're moving in the right direction, which makes me happy. And your comments have been great. So thank you very much. Thank you for leaving a comment. Even if you're a lurker, even if you just watch my vlogs, I would love for you to leave a comment on any vlog. Doesn't have to be this one, doesn't have to be, just when you watch something and you have a moment of like anything, pause the video, write a comment. I would love to just see your face, your name, right? I read every comment, every single comment I read, and I try to interact with it. So you either get a reply or you'll get a heart, and that lets you know that I saw your comment. You'll always know that I read your comment, I see your comment. I'm also doing a lot more video responses via shorts. So if you leave a comment that I can reply to in a video form, I will. You get notified that I did that. This is social media. So we're supposed to be social, you know what I'm saying? So get to leaving comments, all right? Everyone's winter grass is coming in, getting the first like cut of the season. Smells amazing. It's middle of November and it still looks like spring, summer. I always joke because when I walk this street, it's usually January when all the leaves fall. And so I always joke that it's like our fall, I say fall, some people say autumn, but our fall is always in January, which is like middle of the winter, right? It's after Christmas, after New Year. It's like, oh, the leaves are finally falling. It's finally winter. And they're off the trees for maybe a month. And then we start getting warm weather again in end of February timeframe, and everything starts blooming again. Like we start seeing little buds, all the green starts coming back like in, mid-February, early March. It's wild here, it's wild. And then it's blistering hot and everyone's like, oh God, kill me. Exercise ring closed. Got my 30 minutes of exercise. Did you? All right, just got back from my walk. Went to the grocery store real quick, grab some eggs and some bacon, because that's what I feel like making. So I'm gonna cook a few pieces in the pan just to put some bacon grease in there to cook my eggs, but I'm gonna put the rest of this in the oven and also kind of give me a side-by-side taste test. I feel like oven-baked bacon is always better than frying bacon because, I don't know, it just seems like it's always better. But we always cook it in the pan. I don't know why we do it that way. So, because it's just me and no distractions, we're gonna do both. Plus this sucks. Woo. Bacon grease is the worst. Makes a mess. Yeah, screw this, man. Oven bacon. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That's the cheese right there, baby. Oh yeah. Look at that. Hopefully you can see it. I got it on the wide lens just so I have more space because I'm using the back camera, but that's the stuff right there. No mold. All right, good. Here we go. Straight up a good portion of this. Make it for my eggs, some quesadillas this weekend maybe. Nachos. Literally any excuse I have to use this cheese, I'm going to. But my new favorite thing right now is to put some of this in the skillet and crack an egg into it and like cook my egg with the cheese while the cheese is melting and stuff. Oh, it's so good. You get like a crispy bottom. Crispy cheese is the best cheese in my opinion, Don't get me wrong, I love a good fondue. I love cheese dip, but crispy cheese, man, you get the crispy edges like on nachos or quesadillas. Oh, it's the best. The best. All right, we got the ding. Oven's ready. 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just kind of spread it around, nice little thin coat. See, it instantly starts to melt. It's not pretty, but man, is it gonna be tasty. Little trick I learned from Gordon Ramsay is I take the pan with a spoon and I kind of like scoop the oil, right, from the butter, if I was using butter, but the bacon grease, the cheese, and I baste it, I put it on top of the egg white around the egg yolk, just kind of get a little crispy, get a little extra cook around there. It's fantastic. I give it one good flip on the pan before I slide it out, so that's the cheesy bottom, right, that crispy cheese bottom. I broke the yolk on this one, so I ended up just folding it, making like a little queso omelet out of it. Also realized I didn't need the bacon grease because of how oily the cheese was. There's plenty of oil in that pan. Did not need the bacon grease, but nevertheless, it should give it a nice flavor. Now, one thing I did not do I forgot to pepper and salt. A lot of things going on, I know. But anyway, I didn't pepper and salt this, so we're gonna take a quick bite and see if it needs it, because I'm thinking like between the bacon grease and the habanero cheese, it should be okay. Let's see. The more I chew into it, I'm getting more of that habanero pepper. I'm not a big salt guy. I don't put salt on anything other than like my meat when I'm grilling. I never put salt on my food. I just never really been a big salt fan. I know it's important. I know it's electrolyte. I get it in other places. Like I like corn chips and I know when people cook, they add salt. So I get my salt content, but I just personally don't add a lot of salt to my stuff. So this is just perfect for me. I think it's just perfect. I like the habanero and the egg and the cheese. It's just And the bacon's ready. Almost done? I don't know. Maybe because it's sitting in the juices? Was that, what did I do, 15 minutes, 16 minutes? Maybe I'll just keep it in the oven with the oven off, let's see. The more and more I share with you my life and the things that I do, more and more evident it's gonna be how dumb I am. And I don't mean that like in a derogatory, I mean like I'm ignorant to a lot of things. And there are a ton of things that I don't know, and I admittedly don't know. Whereas some people I think don't want to admit that they don't know things. They just wing it or make up that they do know things and let people know, oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what don't worry about it. Yeah, you know, no, I openly admit that I don't know jack crap about most things. So just disclaimer. In fact, I think I want to make a short about that. I took a piece of bacon out, put the rest back in the oven because I don't think they're done yet. And again, I don't know if I was supposed to like elevate them or just put them right on the pan, but there's a lot of grease in there and it just kind of sitting in the grease, like cooking in the grease. But we'll let this one like cool off and see if it coagulates and if it's right, but I don't know. I feel like baked bacon should be a little bit crispier. So I'll put it back in the oven for another 5 minutes. Tiff's changing things up. Got a box from HelloFresh. What are we making tonight? Creamy tomato soup with pork sausage. Love it. I got the pork over here ground up with some Italian seasoning, just browning it up with some butter. Looks like we got a little baguette we're gonna throw in the oven. And she's making the soup. Ingredients are mixed, and now we're just waiting for it to come to a boil. And we're gonna cook for 5 minutes. So it thickens up a little bit. All right, soup's ready. We're just waiting for the bread to bake / toast, and Bryce should be home shortly from school. He stayed after for a little get together with the sports medicine peeps. Sierra is at the house that she nannies the kids for. Is she babysitting them, or is she just there for the birthday thing?
She's watching them.
She's watching them. Okay, so Sierra's babysitting tonight. But it was her kid. It was both birthdays, so she brought birthday gifts for the kids. So she brought those with her. But yeah, she's babysitting tonight. So finished product, little Caesar salad. There's our baguette, buttered, toasted cheese, and a little bit of that extra Italian seasoning. Good job. Bryce is back just in time for dinner. How convenient. It's like he smelt it.
I like really enjoyed this one.
She enjoyed it.
I did, like the last bite.
Just scraping the bowl. Tiff made him grilled cheese, panini? Basically grilled cheese.
Sourdough.
Oh yeah, I can smell the sourdough. It's good.
Taste it?
Little fireside YouTube action on my iPad. Start the subscription feed, go to the home screen, scroll through, see what's being recommended to me. Check out the shorts feed. Trying to learn some new things, trying to have a YouTube mindset, so I'm trying to consume more YouTube, see what's trending, what's popping up, what's new. Still learning a lot of new things too, just about a lot of things I'm interested in at the moment. I'm all enjoying the fire.